Hey there, my name is Susan Diaz, and in the second of a series of tips that we're trying to provide you about how to continue to market in an age of coronavirus, today I'm going to try to keep it a little bit light and say that raise your hand if you're not worried about marketing in this time. It's difficult. What are we supposed to be saying? How are we supposed to be saying it? And since I promised that this series would be about the how, here's one of the things that works for most crisis communicators, and it is this. In this time, reframe things in your own head. Take it out of being like marketing. Stop calling it marketing. Literally stop calling it marketing if you need to. Rename all your meetings and such, and start calling it communication. It's a simple headspace change, but it will help. If you want to take it one step further, then start calling it crisis communication, because in this time people don't want to hear from you in the usual sort of chirpy, upbeat tone. They want to be either not hearing from you at all. This is an option. It's called putting a pause on your marketing and communications efforts. It's not smart. You have to figure out alternative ways. But if everything you're communicating about in the moment is heavily inappropriate, like sales or in-person events, put a pause on it and sort of move it to things that are essentials. Take a leaf out of the government's book on this occasion and be like, what is essential? If it's not essential at this point, then tone check it and fix it for later. But in this moment, reframe everything in your mind as crisis communication. Do people need to know this right now? If they do need to know it, is it helping them? Like, how is it helping them? Be clear about how it's helping them up front. If that means re-messaging a few things that you already have, think about that. And then if it's really not helping, then put a pause on it. So reframe your marketing to crisis comms. And if you're not quite ready to make that shift this week, then put a pause on it and do it next week, but sense the tone.